Can you identify 20 vintage cars that defined the golden age of the 1970s? Prepare for a beautiful trip down memory lane. But watch out, it's harder than you think. Let's play! Here's your first challenge. Can you identify this classic before the answers appear? The correct answer is 1971 Buick Riviera Boat Tail. Great start if you got that one right. Here's a fun fact. The dramatic boat tail rear-end styling of the 1971 Riviera, designed under the direction of Bill Mitchell, was a bold homage to the classic sweeping speedsters of the 1930s. Here's another one. Do you recognize this famous performance machine? The correct answer is 1970 Pontiac GTO, the Judge! Excellent eye if you recognized it. Did you know, named after a popular catchphrase on the TV show Laugh-In, the Judge package came with a screaming carousel red paint option, wild decals, and a functional ram air hood scoop. Let's try something a little less obvious. Think you know this import legend? The correct answer is 1978 Mazda RX-7. That was a tough one. Believe it or not, the first-generation RX-7, known as the SA22C, was praised for its near-perfect front-to-rear weight balance, achieved by placing its compact rotary engine completely behind the front axle. Here's your next challenge. Can you identify this comfortable cruiser? The correct answer is 1975 Chrysler Cordoba! Nice catch if you got that one. Here's a fun fact. The Cordoba was a major hit for Chrysler, heavily promoted by actor Ricardo Montalban, who made the phrase "rich Corinthian leather" a permanent part of American pop culture history. Let's finish round one strong. Can you name this legendary boxy automobile? The correct answer is 1975 Volvo 240. Outstanding if you got that one right. Did you know the Volvo 240 series became a global standard setter for automotive safety, with its front and rear crumple zones and robust safety cage passenger compartment heavily influencing government regulations? Nice work! Round one is complete. If you're enjoying the challenge, be sure to subscribe for more classic car challenges. Now, let's start round two. Can you identify this masterpiece before the full image is uncovered? The correct answer is 1971 Lamborghini Miura SV. Impressive if you spotted it early. Here's what made it special. The Miura SV was the ultimate evolution of the model, resolving early chassis flex issues and removing the famous eyelashes around the headlamps for a cleaner look. Here's your next challenge. Do you recognize this movie legend before it's fully revealed? The correct answer is 1977 Lotus Esprit S1. Nice work if you got that. Did you know the Esprit S1 achieved global fame when it transformed into an armed submarine in the 1977 James Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me? Let's reveal another classic. Can you identify this racing bred cruiser before the image is complete? The correct answer is 1971 Ferrari 365 GTB4 Daytona. That one wasn't easy. Believe it or not, officially named the 365 GTB4 Daytona, it earned its famous Daytona nickname in honor of Ferrari's spectacular 1-2-3 finish at the 1967 Daytona 24 Hours. Here's another hidden classic. Can you recognize this gull wing classic before the full image appears? The correct answer is 1974 Bricklin SV1. Excellent eye if you spotted it early. Did you know, designed with safety in mind, the Bricklin SV1 stood for Safety Vehicle 1, featuring hydraulic gull-wing doors and a body made from color-impregnated acrylic resin. Let's finish round 2 strong. Can you identify this lightweight, quirky vehicle before the cover disappears? The correct answer is 1974 Reliant Robin. A strong finish to round 2. Here's what made it special. Because of its lightweight fiberglass construction and 3-wheel design, the Reliant Robin could be driven in the UK with only a motorcycle license. Halfway there. Now, things get even more challenging. Let's move on to round 3. Can you identify this classic from a single detail? The correct answer is 1973 BMW 2002 Turbo. Great eye if you spotted it that early. Here's a fun fact. The 2002 Turbo was Europe's first turbocharged production car, famously featuring the words turbo and 2002 in reverse on the front spoiler, so highway drivers could read it in their mirrors. Here's your next challenge. Think you know this one from just a small detail? The correct answer is 1978 Dodge Little Red Express. Nice work if you recognized it. Did you know, thanks to a loophole in emissions laws, the Little Red Express featured functional vertical exhaust stacks like a big rig and was actually the quickest American vehicle from 0 to 100 miles per hour in 1978. Here's another close-up. Can you recognize it before the camera zooms out? The correct answer is 1972 Jensen Interceptor 3. That wasn't an easy one. Believe it or not, built in Britain with Italian design, the Interceptor 3 featured a massive curved glass rear wraparound window and was powered by a heavy-duty Chrysler V8 engine. Take a close look at this one. Can you identify it before the full car is revealed? The correct answer is 1976 Rover SD1! Excellent if you recognized it. Here's what made it special. The Rover SD1's radical aerodynamic front end was heavily inspired by the styling of the exotic Ferrari Daytona, which Rover designers openly admitted. Let's finish round 3 with one final close-up. Can you finish this round with another correct answer? The correct answer is 1973 Ferrari Dino 246 GTS! Fantastic finish! Did you know, named after Enzo Ferrari's son, Alfredino, the Dino 246 GTS featured distinctive scalloped air intakes on the doors, directing cold air to its mid-mounted V6. You've relied on your eyes so far. Now, they won't help you. Welcome to the final round, the sound challenge. Can you identify this V8 beast just by its engine sound? The correct answer is 1973 Ford Falcon XB GT Interceptor. Great start if you recognize that V8 roar. Did you know this Australian muscle car became an international cinematic icon after being heavily modified with a prominent nose cone and a Mach supercharger for the film Mad Max? Here's your next challenge. Can you recognize this V8 rumble before the answers appear? The correct answer is 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner! Excellent if you got it right. Here's a fun fact. To keep the muscle car fun alive, Plymouth paid Warner Brothers a massive royalty to use the likeness and signature beep-beep horn sound of the famous cartoon bird. Let's keep listening. Think you know this Swedish performance car? The correct answer is 1978 Saab 99 Turbo. That wasn't an easy one. Believe it or not, the Saab 99 Turbo popularized turbocharging for everyday road cars, engineered to deliver smooth, low-end boost tailored for real-world driving conditions rather than just track racing. Here's your next sound challenge. Can you identify this convertible by sound alone? The correct answer is 1974 Triumph TR6. Nice work if you recognized it. Did you know, designed by Carmen, the TR6 featured a muscular inline-six engine with Lucas mechanical fuel injection in the European market, making it a fast and loud classic. This is your final challenge. Can you finish today's challenge with one last correct answer? The correct answer is 1970 Maserati Ghibli SS. Oh, fantastic finish if you got that one right. Here's what made it special. Styled by Giorgio Giugiaro during his time at Ghia, the Ghibli SS featured a potent 4.9-liter quad-cam dry-sump V8, producing one of the most beautiful exhaust notes of the era. That's the end of today's challenge. How many points did you score? Leave your score in the comments using the format on your screen. And tell us which classic car you'd like to see in the next challenge. Thanks for playing. We'll see you in the next video.